So Vaidesh,
Hi, Srilekha.
yeah. So how would you like to brief like how is this journey started about the NASSCOM and all about the AI thing? What the way we want it, the origin behind it? Am I audible, Vaidi?
Yes, Srilekha. Yes. Sorry, I
Okay.
couldn't tell you. There's some interference at my end. Sorry, can you repeat?
No, I was just asking about
Hi,
how
hi,
this.
Srilekha. Hi.
Hi,
Sorry, I
Priyanka.
got delayed. Yeah, I think we have Manisa as well.
Yes.
Sorry, let's start then. Otherwise, yeah.
So just Priyanka, we want to just know about this journey, how it is started and all the things behind it, right? So we could able to figure out something from the photo, but it would be really great if you could share from the scratch what had happened and how we reached those things like.
Yeah, hi. So, firstly, welcome to everybody, and a huge congratulations to everybody. It's a cumulative collective team effort that led us to this place. So, if you remember, 2 or 3 months back, I think in December, Mani had shared a message on Slack with respect to these awards. He had announced these awards, specifically NASSCOM SME Inspire Awards, and he had asked all of us to actually nominate across various categories. So there were, I think, some 10 plus odd categories in which we had to nominate. While I had asked a lot of you guys also to nominate, and we did end up nominating around for, I think, 4 categories. One was for data privacy, one was for AI in service excellence, and some 2-3 other categories. Fortunately, we got shortlisted for AI in business excellence, and unfortunately, we didn't get shortlisted for the other categories, right? So, although we were not very sure if we will even get shortlisted, because you see, in the AI journey, I think we're still very far behind as compared to the industry where it is standing as of today, or when we were actually applying in December. So fortunately, however, somehow we got shortlisted for this category, which is AI-driven business excellence. There we had submitted our Zomato menu onboarding automation process and this another Slack finance recon process we did Slack, right? These we had uploaded when we applied, and then we got shortlisted. Then there was a jury round. So where Manisa, myself, and Vinod, we presented these 2 case studies, and of course our overall AI capabilities. We also showcased our hackathon initiative, and of course our DCAI labs. We told them we have all our people, all our crewmates have actually went ahead and deployed a lot of applications. They've done it by themselves with a non-tech background, etc. During the jury round, we were not very confident again. So after the jury round, in fact, we had 1 hour debriefing session with Mani sir saying that, oh my God, we should actually forget this like a bad dream. So we were not very confident again there also, but I think luck favors or fortune favors the brave. So since we took the step, we did it, we presented it. We got a special invite for at Mumbai to come and be part of the event. Again, even in Mumbai, we were not very sure that we are going to win the award, which is why it came as a surprise to all of us. In fact, us as well, we were not very sure that we were going to win it. And when they announced the nominees, etc., then also we were very scared. And then when they announced DesiCrew as the winner, then it kind of made sense for all the efforts that everybody has been putting for the last 8-9 months, right? But again, what I have to say is that this is just the start. It's a huge milestone for us and a very great motivating factor for everybody that now we'll have to double, triple down our efforts in terms of our AI adoption, specifically while we are, now doing AI POCs for our clients, right? So yeah, that's the journey. Happy to take any further questions.
Great, Priyanka. But I could we could able to picturize it. How was the moment before there was a result announcement, right? So it's great.
Priyanka, just one question. The ones which we nominated other categories, it was anyway, we didn't qualify for it, but did they share any reasons why DesiCrew were not considered, or was it just like, no, sorry guys, you're not eligible for those categories? Did they share any reasons?
There was no reasons that they shared, nothing that I received or we received per se. It was just that we got shortlisted for this category itself. And in fact, if I'm correct, the number of nominations were around 427 organizations that had nominated across these 25 categories. So it was a huge, I think, good competition also per se.
So basically, Mohinder, we didn't ask them because we at least were happy that we shortlisted for one.
No. It's just a learning. Next time, if you know the reason, we can.
Many of these guys don't give individual feedback, but we could have asked. In knowing these guys, they would have given us also. But it's a good thing to think like that. It's very good.
Thanks.
Okay. Any comments or any questions from others? Vinod, Srinidhi, you will also be a part of that. Would you like to add on anything to that?
Yeah, I mean, Priyanka must have covered everything anyway. So, but I think I just want to add one thing is that, the actual implementation of AI automation on the ground is one part of the story, and how we narrate the story to these guys or anybody, is the second part. So I think we have to get better at our storytelling. And the third thing is, always believe in, yourself, right? So the tendency is to say that, listen, there are so many applications, so I'm sure they must be doing a lot of things, and maybe we are not good enough, or maybe we've just started in this journey. But I think what this has taught us is that, even we have very, very strong cases that we can put forward. We have to believe in it and then go forward. I think that's something that has that's been my takeaway, from this whole experience. So we have to build on it, right? I mean, we have started, but now we have to build on it and ensure that in every aspect of our operations and everything that we do, we have to narrate our stories really well and make it count.
Thanks, Vinod.
Hey, perfect. Congratulations, team. This is Rudra here. So one thing that I want to understand from this whole thing is what is the biggest learning that we have had in this journey, right? In this award journey, and what is that we probably should start to travel in this path? That probably we should start now and then continue from here on. What is that one thing that you would anybody, probably anybody who was there part of the event could take this?
Rudra, you know this very well. If you give this choice, nobody will speak. You will have to name the person, ask Srinidhi or Gangashri if she's there to say. The other things will not happen. You've been in the system for so long, Rudra. You should know this.
Okay. Maybe Vinod, Priyanka, Gangashri, who was there in the event, or Srinidhi.
Make it worse.
You did the same thing now. You took all the four names.
Yeah, that's making it worse.
I think Vinod and I have already.
I'm happy.
Yeah, that's why I probably Gangashri, you want to add something to this?
Can you repeat your question again?
This is exactly what happens, right? So when first you spoke, it's not for me. Oh, he's going somebody, money will answer. What's my problem?
Let's see. The question is this, right? So you are part of the event. You are part of the process that happened. So I want to understand from you, Gangashri, what is that one biggest learning that we have had from this journey or this process, and what is that we should continue from that learning, or change something that will help us continue this path of recognitions and being as part of an evolution, evolving ourselves. What do you think that is? What's that one learning?
So one thing is, when I went there, I could see I thought, I think we were in the head of the race. I think we started AI pretty early than the other companies. I did think it was like that, but no, there were so many companies. They were all speaking about AI and all that. It was like, so I think we'll have to do a lot more in AI adoption and all that. So I think that we still have to work a lot, but definitely I mean, this is a very good start for us. So yeah, but I think we should still work a lot on AI adoption and all that. Yeah. So.
I just have one thing, Rudra. We need to start participating, right? We have to look for opportunities where we can nominate ourselves and then ensure that we participate in it. And see, A, it gives us the opportunity to win if we are really good. B, it gives all of us an experience to go through this stuff, right? I mean, the fact that we had to fill up a form and then we had to create a presentation and then we had to, do the presentation in front of a jury. And then, we got to travel to Mumbai and then participate in this, conference. So there are multiple layers or levels of experience that we can get from this entire exercise. So we have to look for opportunities and participate, apart from whatever we are doing, on a day-to-day basis.
Got it. That's actually a good thing, right? Sure. Thanks.
Sindhu, yes, Sindhu.
Yeah, so it's very good to hear that there are 400 odd companies and we won it. But I just want to understand, like, what made us stand out from the rest of the people?
DesiCrew.
Sindhu,
It's a funny thing.
have you heard of this phrase, don't look at the mouth of a gifted horse or something like that?
No, but at least for the internal purpose, I just want to understand what made us stand out. Because 400 odd is not a small number, it's a very big number, right? So
I really don't. I wish we had an answer, but like I said, we're also happy that we were there. We didn't even ask this question. No, they must have a criteria. I think, I don't remember now, maybe Priyanka might remember, when we applied, like any other competitive process, they would have given weightage for certain factors, right? And I'm sure jury round also would have had another set of weightage. And in the jury round specifically, they could have looked for example, is your project already implemented or not? How many things are there? We really don't know or you can even go back and check in that form whether they have given any special criteria. But mostly it is a structured process. It is not influenced by the brand or anything. And as being part of the council, I'm aware of this. They've outsourced this whole process to a third party. So it's not done by NASSCOM team members. NASSCOM is the process owner. They've appointed, like any other. If you look at a large reputed award processes, it's typically run by the third party. So there's no bias, influence, NASSCOM president's company comes in kind of a thing. They don't stop from nomination. For example, I know, I'm sure none of you will remember, as part of the council, when we launched this awards announcement to the public, I was there in one of the earlier NASSCOM events. I and Sriram, we launched this awards, right? Okay. So at that time also I asked them, boss, if you make me launch, then you should not come and tomorrow tell me that DesiCrew should not compete. They said, no, don't worry, right? So, and we won an award. Incidentally, Sriram's company also won an award in some other category. I don't remember some category. So they don't preclude the nomination of the leaders or the participating organizations. But the entire process is run by a third party with their own criteria. And the results are also not known to the council members. Mm-hmm. Like I was there, I was asked to attend 2-3 events. This happened in 3 cities, Hyderabad, Delhi and Mumbai. I managed to attend Hyderabad and I was planning to bunk the other 2. But they were also asking us to come, but they were not sharing, like Priyanka said, we got an indication because we got an invitation to Priyanka with a promotion code, some AWD or something like that. This is a kind of a hint is what we got. I don't think they published or told any of us even before the event. So that way it's done very professionally. And some companies have taken the whole back-end processing, evaluation criteria, some automation, all of that. But it's not like obviously the highest award in the earth. But I like the way the professional approach is being done and adopted. This is the 4th year they are doing this. I'm sure it will get better as we go along. So that way I'm very happy. Not only that it is just not because I'm in NASSCOM or DesiCrew in NASSCOM kind of a thing. It is a good evaluation and like Vinod said, good thing to win among all of these people. And one of the things which we should now know is that this is the category, you know, what category we were under? It's called tech SMEs. So this is the first time Marcus or anybody has acknowledged DesiCrew as part of the tech world. Because even our entire journey in NASSCOM, we were always called as a BPO company. We are BPM. 50-60% of our business is still BPM, right? Yeah. And there's always a IT versus BPM within India, within NASSCOM, everywhere. Right? In fact, when I was first nominated for the Tamil Nadu Regional Council, some 15, 16 people was there. They're all thinking, why is this guy here? Even I was wondering, why am I there? Because everybody is tech company. So from those days, I think DesiCrew has made that journey very well. And AI is probably the good equalizer in that sense. So if you make progress, soon people will, anyway, the difference between an IT BPM company is coming down, that all of us know, right? The name can be infotech, name can be some services, etc. But in the marketplace, there's not much of a distinction anymore. Many of the big guys like Accenture, Infosys, and everything, they've all merged the tech side of the business, engineering side, business operation, consulting, all of that in the back end. There's only one Accenture. Earlier, that was not the case. You know, Wipro had a BPO, Infosys had a separate BPO, Infosys still has. So, this is a good acknowledgement for us to be, like, unless we told somebody, I don't think anybody even knew that we are a BPM company. So, they evaluated us as a tech SME. On that, if you're able to win an award, I think that says a lot about our effort and probably more about the competition. I don't know.
So you're in mute, sir.
No, I realize I'm speaking too much. I shut up. That's all.
Okay. So there is also one more question from Sushain sir. So his question is like, who were the other winner and what kind of solution did they create? And can you share some insight about it? So that's from.
Yeah, Priyanka?
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll share the compendium with you with respect to all the other winners across all other categories. Probably you can get an idea from there.
So where is that? Is that they already published it?
Yes, they published it that day itself. So I had downloaded it. I'll share it with everybody on DNext.
Okay, fair enough. I think, Sushain, just to give an answer, I think there were about 20 categories.
Okay.
And there were winner in each category, 4 or 5 shortlisted nominees across the thing, plus the 450 applications. That's a broad scale. Maybe I expect that number to go to 1,000 next year.
Got it. No, it's interesting to understand what others are doing. And
Yeah, sure.
Good, thanks. Any other comments, Srinidhi?
Yeah, Srilekha. I just wanted to say, like, I think a year or 1.5 years back, DesiCrew just stepped into a baby step into AI because we are nowhere into AI or something. Just we are discussing about AI and all. But after, I think, hackathon or DIY projects, everybody has started learning AI and deploying the things, because of which I can say today we won this award, and it is everyone's effort to get this award. And I would say, like, we should deploy more projects and win more award, Srilekha. It's a very nice experience for me as well. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Srinidhi. So there is also one more general question, Priyanka. It's like our chai break hackathon, did that, I mean, helped out to win this award, or is there was something related with the chai break hackathon, what we did with DesiCrew, like?
I think everything, right from, see, I wasn't there before, but after chai break, all the projects that went live, and specifically after our DIY projects as well, the DC AI labs that we constituted, and we have around 20 plus projects that are live. I think this definitely gives a sort of an impression to everybody that we are at the cusp of things, because even on the, there was another award that we were trying to get, that is a Scotch award. It's still not out yet. But there also, I think they were very impressed by the fact that specifically all of us, right, who do not come from a tech background, and specifically we having a BPM background, and us actually working and presenting and deploying tech projects is something which definitely comes out as very impressive to people, right? So again, while I would say that this is just a start, we have to double down on our efforts here. And because AI has now become an equalizer vis-a-vis DesiCrew, vis-a-vis Accenture or anybody else, this is the right opportune moment for us to actually, take it all. So now I don't think it really matters that if you come from a proper tech background or you know coding, etc. Because we have all seen after chai break or even after DIY projects, so many of us who did not understand anything, what exactly, how to build an application or anything of that sort, we have actually deployed projects and people are using it. So let's take it as a really good start, and the award simply showcases it that, this was not something that we did in vain or just because Mani sir said it, or we have to do a chai break hackathon so people do it. So please do not take this lightly anymore. And let's really push hard in this segment.
Srilekha, sorry, I just need to step out. I just want to make 2 points before I go, right? See, one is one of the DesiCrew's problems has been in the past, which is carrying even now, is we are not celebrating our wins very well. Even small, this is still a small win. It's not we won an Oscar or something. But I think the scale of celebration versus what we done, I'm not sure. At least I'm not get a feel. For example, yesterday I was in Chennai office, right? I was talking to a probable candidate. I was interviewing him, and I told him about this. So he immediately was kind of quite excited, and he asked me, have you distributed sweets to the Chennai office? I felt quite ashamed because I didn't even think like that. But somebody from an outsider is just able to see organizations want this, why are you guys not celebrating? It's like probably a very clear observation which is coming from an unbiased third party. So that's something which I want DC Live, and this is a good initiative, by the way. At least DC Live, 20-25 people, and some people are hearing us as a good start. But we should now look at how to celebrate properly things, right? That's one. Number two, it is also important that we ensure that the message reaches all our crewmates. I don't know that. I think Rajan, Dina, Priyanka, I already told you guys. Because it's something like this, if it is not spread wide across, even that adoption what Rudra spread or Priyanka saying won't happen. It is very important for everyone to get connected. And in this today's world, people not getting connected is very surprising. And somehow I'm not able to feel that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not clued into this as much as you guys are onto the floor or your WhatsApp group or whatever it is. But these are the two observations I wanted to make, because when somebody else coming and telling me why we not distributed sweets, I really felt bad. And it didn't occur to anybody else. Like, for example, we do cut cakes for anniversary celebrations. It's more become a ritual, right? But celebration is some celebration, whatever it is you have in front of you. In fact, that day after the event, also after the award, we wanted to celebrate, but I don't think we did. We were running to the airport. We were planning to get something, and then something changed. I don't think finally we even got anything. Maybe somewhere we got one ice cream shake or something. I don't remember. I think finally one cold coffee or something is my celebration in the airport. But I think it is probably in the DNA. It is certainly me. I'm not that expressive in many cases, but I don't think that should stop us when celebrating important moments for the organization. That's all I wanted to tell you guys.
I think I was just wanting to tell one observation. From a sales point of view, we all think that all the big companies have embraced AI to the way they are in a mature stage. But when we interact for our own process, where we have been associated for more than a decade, they are only talking about the word AI verbatim. That's all. They do not have a clue of how it has to be implemented. But that is how the lineage is as far as they are concerned. But they look forward to organizations like us who have been in the system traveling with them to come out with a solution on AI and implement in the flow. Many clients, I'm talking from a BFSI point of view from BPM, but I am sure likewise many of the other business verticals also are getting inquiries on how we can be able to augment and enable or service AI in their solutions. I think from that perspective, this particular award is a springboard for many things to come. We need to actually, award is one recognition. Now the speed in which we execute and make the change in the way that we do the business is more important. I think from that perspective, it's extremely critical for all of us to come to the table in terms of ensuring that the solutions that we do will bring in the much needed value proposition and the game changer for the client in the coming days. FY27, in that way, would be a defining year for DesiCrew.
Just last thing, this post was posted in LinkedIn by DesiCrew page. Only 10 people have reposted it. This is something we have to really repost. Everybody, one of us can repost it because the world should know that we won an award. It's not easy to win an award, but very less repost. It's just 10 people who have reposted it. And all of us are there. Please kindly repost it. Be very happy that DesiCrew has won an award.
Sure, Mohinder. So I also see that there are maximum DNext leader also is there. I think each and individual, we've been sharing everything in the Slack. There are achievements, there are information, there are many things what we are sharing internally in the Slack team. So I think weekly once or twice we should take 5 minutes with the team. We should talk what's happening in and around us. That itself will make an achievement, I think. Celebration, everything put together. We should also have the habit of sharing with the last crewmates, last person in our team, so that will also help us to move forward, So finally, any other comments from anybody who would like to share? I could see people from all the centers. There are DNext leaders from all the centers, from Virupuram, Kollu, TNP. Any final comment? Veena, you're also here. Would you like to share anything? Yeah, Sindhu.
So what's next?
Sri Lanka.
Sorry, Veena?
I was just reposting, I said.
Okay.
So Sri Lanka, ma'am, so what's next for us? What's in store?
Sorry, Sindhu, what next?
What's next? So what are we going to do?
What's the next
Is there
award?
going to be any, what's the next award? What, when the hackathon season 2 is going to happen?
Yes, Sindhu, did you read my email and Slack message on AI POCs?
No, I mean about the AI hackathon thing. So are we going for season 2?
That's what I'm saying. Because you're asking this question, it means you don't know what is next, which means you haven't read the email and Slack message.
No, I read it, but I just want to understand, are we going to have a season 2, like official season 2 of hackathon?
This is your season. This season is not getting completed only.
Yeah, the season 2 is the deployment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So finally, we are at the end of this show. Thank you everyone for being a part of this show, and thanks Priyanka, Mani sir, and the Vikram team for sharing your experience. Vinod and Srinidhi, a special thanks to you too. Thank you everyone. Great day. Great weekend.
Have a good day. Bye bye.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks everyone.